100 Jams where hit music lives. You know you're locked in the midday chop up right here with your girl Erin. Rain had Puzzle in the mix with his latest single, Trippin'. Right about now, man, let's dive into the hot topics because you know it's all about chat trap right here at 11:30. Got DJ Pressure that is joining me in the building. Pressure, how you doing?
Hey yo, that's my new sound effect. Hey yo.
Hey yo.
Hey,
so
yo.
you just can say it.
Hey yo. That's good.
Hey, yo, I mess with Pressure on this Friday, man. How's your morning been going so far?
Awesome, you know what I mean? I've been celebrating for the last 2 days because my boy birthday today. Shout out Jimmy Doctor. Happy birthday, dog. Yeah, we was on that tequila.
Oh, goodness.
They painting the porch and all. They got a new new color on their porch right now, you know?
Well, you know it's Scorpio season, so big up to all my Scorpios celebrating, man.
Yeah.
But letting you know right now, the Chat Trap is brought to you by the Village Auto Parts. And today is the perfect day to get your car checked out because you do not want to be in problems this weekend. So stop the search and have no fear. The Village Auto Parts is here. They have coast-to-butts parts, brake rotors, a large variety of American and Japanese vehicle parts. That's including ignition coils and tools. Bus drivers, you do receive a discount, and they are located at number 57 Alexandria Boulevard, Nassau Village. Just call or WhatsApp them at 525-9159. So let's get into a few of the topics that's happening today, and we're going to save the juiciest topic for last. But every year, we've been noticing that technology has been advancing from face recognition to unlocking your phone, using your fingerprints, self-driven cars, and just so much more. But now Facebook seems to be advancing as well. So just yesterday, you know, Mark Zuckerberg, the founder, announced that Facebook will be changing its name to Meta, which describes their vision for creating a virtual world for its users to work and play in. So a virtual universe where people will be able to roam freely as avatars, attending virtual business meetings, shopping in virtual stores, and socializing at virtual get-togethers. And Facebook actually is stating that they changed its name because they wanted to distance itself from problematic crises that they were involved in and rebrand itself as a forward-looking creator of a new digital world. Pressure, how you feel about that?
Ain't nothing new under the sun. I mean, this was ever in the making.
Yeah.
You know, so if you was watching like movies like Back to the Future and even like cartoons like Futurama,
Yeah.
everything what they did back then is happening now. So, you know,
Right.
it ain't like no big surprise to me, but I like to see it actually happen
Me too.
to that point where they was displaying in these movies and things, you know?
And honestly, I think that's where the world is at. And I think we're all at that point where we are really more accepting of it. And we don't really see it as, oh my gosh, what's going on? What's happening right now?
Yeah.
Because we've seen it so
It's
much
evolution.
on TV. Yes.
It's
we've
evolution.
Seeing so much in TV, seeing so much in movies. Right now at this point, it's like, okay, well, let's just see
You
what's
could
going to take place.
You could imagine if we was still playing like how them other DJs used to play back in the day. You had to like switch out the tapes and take a try, you know?
No.
So it's evolution. You know, you have to move forward in life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's
And
what
that's how
it
it
is.
just has to be.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say it kind of reminds me of a lot of games today, even some kids' game, but it really reminded me, and I know some of you are probably familiar with Habbo Hotel. I literally grew up playing Habbo Hotel, and you can literally meet people from all over the world. You create your own room, and you invite persons in your room. If someone is rude to you, you can kick them out of your room. So it's just like different things with it. So I'm like, this to me, it's nothing new, but of course, I know they're going to make it more advanced,
Right.
seeing that they did state that they're going to have a platform where you're able to have business meetings, and that's a big thing because you no longer probably have to even travel for those business meetings anymore.
Hey, check it out. You could have intercourse
Uh-huh.
in a whole different country with your mate on virtual reality.
Yeah. Oh,
So
that
you,
is
yeah,
true.
you could put
Yeah.
on a virtual goggle and they strap up or whatever it is,
Yeah,
right?
whatever it
And
is,
you can
yeah.
have intercourse. So it's, I mean, I want to say getting weird, but it's like, I want to see it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I
You
got
wanna
my
experience
popcorn and drinks in there. I want to see this.
You wanna see how this movie play out.
I want to see how it play out, you know?
All right, let's move on to further news right now. So the U.S. had announced months ago that it would allow a third gender option for U.S. citizens on their passports, and now it has officially been issued. So it is the first of its kind, but this was done to campaign for equality of all people, including LGBTQI committee. So persons are now not forced to identify as male or female, but they can now recognize as neither. Neither. So you won't be seeing female. At least it's on U.S. passports now. I'm just saying. This definitely is not here. But so you will no longer see male or female if the person don't want to put male or female on their passport.
To each his own.
Yeah.
You know, so, because even if you, but like, if you talk bad, but that type of lifestyle they live in, they just get offended. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So at the end of the day, if you ain't gonna be a male or a female, that's on you. I know what I am.
Yeah.
You know, I know what I am. So if you feel you have to put it out there to the world, I'm need a male or female, that's on you.
Exactly.
One, I know everybody, we part of a human race.
Yes.
You know, so it ain't no difference in that. So you could be whatever you want to be. Just know that you still human.
Exactly.
You know?
And it's just like at this point, it's like, no one knows what to say about it anymore. Like I said, this week they've been battling with the whole, just a lot of people being called a homophobic just in this week. Like even Lil Boozy stated that he's not a homophobic. He's not homophobic. He just has an issue with Lil Nas. Then they were calling Mayweather it. They were calling Michael Myers it. They have a few more other people they're bringing out this week. It's just like, you know what? Let's just not get into the conversation of it. At this point, we'll just leave it alone.
Because they worse than street gangs right now.
Yeah, yeah.
They just call them culture.
Cults.
Cancel culture.
Yes,
that's what
cancel culture.
But my thing is, why you have to know what your sexuality is or what you prefer?
Yeah.
I don't need to know that. Just
Yeah.
like you don't need to know if I in a man, woman, or dog, cat, or
Whatever
I don't
it may
need to know
be.
that. So
Yeah.
you putting it out there, oh, you gotta respect me because I like man or woman. No, I don't. I don't. I don't care. You know?
Pressure, I'm not even going to comment.
I don't care.
I've been bashed enough on social media. I'll leave my comments there, but
Yeah.
it's just what they're doing now. So if you are a U.S. citizen, hey, well, congratulations for you on that matter. But let's move on to further news. Just recently, and I think this is a very hot topic for all my cougars out there, because a 44-year-old woman by the name of Julie. Big up to all the Julies, man.
I know a Julie.
She
broke them.
Oh, goodness, yeah. Well, she's definitely not this Julie here. Because this 44-year-old woman, she definitely is financially stable. Well, she's very, very fortunate, I say that. And she pays her younger boyfriend $15,000 a month to do whatever she says and to just be her boyfriend. And she even states the fact that she gives him whatever he wants whenever he wants it. But she revealed that she only dates younger men because they're the only ones that can keep up with her. And she's saying that there is some benefits when it comes to dating an older woman because there's no drama and she's never worried that her man will leave her for someone younger.
That's a good job. That's a job. That ain't not a relationship. That's a job. $15,000 a month.
$15,000 a month.
How we calculate that? 15 times 12. I'm sure it is.
Hold on.
Yeah,
I love school. We got to calculate.
Because relationship span, they don't last too long.
Well, if I can get $15,000 a month for being with someone right now, hey, I'll take it. But she says to do whatever she wants. So
15, 12 is how much?
That's $180,000 a year.
I don't make that in 4 years.
So, Pressure, you would take up the offer?
In the situation I'm in right now, I got to decline.
Know what I mean.
But
If
I was still out there flying free and doing the do, I was getting missing for a little 3 years. You know what I mean? A little 3 years, just putting in the work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what it is. Putting in the work.
So in 2021, the Cougars are winning. So this
they been winning. They outspoken now. They speaking out now. You know what I mean?
So this is why the young men love the older women. But she even said that it was actually more than $15,000 a month. But he actually had forgot to clean her pool last month.
And he get fired.
So she deducted a few. She deducted a bit from him.
Yeah, that's a job. That's like me buying a prostitute, right? I pay you to do what I want you to do, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Escort, same way, right?
Yeah.
So what it is that he's a gigolo and he's getting paid for his service.
Well, yeah. I mean, honestly,
you might not go in it like saying, "Oh, well, I like this woman, but she gave me this money." But after time telling she doing this every month paying you. Dude, use a gigolo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Use a gigolo.
But once he takes care of home, apparently. Once he takes care of home and does whatever she says, then I think, of course, there's no problem with it. But the guy is actually 29 years old. And this is probably the best job he might have ever had.
The best job. The best job ever. Shout out DJ Crystal.
Oh, man. But anyhow, listen up. I don't know if a lot of these fellas...
Chris is getting them $15,000
$15,000 a month.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say at that point, honestly, I've been thinking about it. And I just give him a quick comment on that. I'd say, honestly, as a woman, if you probably... And this is how men do it sometimes, too. at least from what I've experienced, what I've seen. You know what it is for you to grind, for you to hustle and get to that point where you are super successful, super fortunate, and you did this by yourself. You got there by yourself, and it's like you don't really want to hear an opinion of somebody else, somebody trying to tell you what to do, somebody trying to demand things from you. So it's like, at this point, I got myself here. I'm financially good. You know what? I'll just pay you to listen to whatever I have to say.
That's it.
And that's how most relationships are.
That's it. I just paying you to be there.
Yeah.
Nothing else, nothing more.
Just be there.
When it's time for you to go, please leave.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
when I gotta focus, let me focus. When I want to be with you, I'll be with you when I want to be with you.
And I think that'll be like the simple part of life when you could just, in relationships, hey, I just could pay you for 3 years to be with me as my wife. And then after that, you gotta go.
I might switch up. I might switch it up.
You gotta go. But
listen, man. Well, big up to all the gigolos out there. Big up to all the cougars as well.
I'm jealous. 15,000.
If somebody want to pay me $15,000 right now, just call the Jams line, 356-1003. But that's it for Chat Trap. Just letting you know a bit about what's hitting the media. Remind you that Chat Trap was brought to you by the Village Auto Parts. And you can stop the search and have no fear because the Village Auto Parts is here. They have coaster bus parts, brake rotors, a large variety of American and Japanese vehicle parts, including ignition coils and tools. And remember, for all bus drivers, you do receive a discount. They are located at number 57 Alexandria Boulevard, Nassau Village. Just call or WhatsApp them at 525-9159. Got to thank DJ Pressure for joining us here live for Chat Trap.